Ooh-wee.
Hi, Jaren. Do you think it was your best defensive output this season?
Out of the games I've played, um, probably block wise, but there's more to defense than just block. So, um, yeah, actually, yeah, just because it led to a win, I'll say so.
Jaren, I know you're a person that don't do a lot of talking about what you do, but yesterday you gave a donation as part of Giving Tuesday. Could you explain what did that mean to you to actually be able to give to Girls Inc?
I mean, yeah, we've been doing great work for a long time, and you know, I work with so many great organizations and great people with me and my team, and this goes beyond anything in the workplace and making a difference, especially around holiday times, to put a smile on somebody's face is everything. And I'm glad you caught that. It was great. You know, holiday time we turn up. We always like to do that stuff around holiday time, so it's special. It means so much to me. Yeah, you're gonna ask something dark, huh? You're gonna ask something.
So what was practice like yesterday? A few guys have brought it up, and then what does it mean that kind of translated and helped you win today?
It was good old practice, you know. Kind of had more of a edge to it, kind of like how games should be, and we created our own energy. It was more about us creating, sustaining, and finding our energy within each other in between the lines. So it definitely led to the game. You could feel it when you're out there for sure.
Jaren, for the better part of this season, you know, communication's been a big point of emphasis, and for the majority of the season, you know, you've been without three guys you're used to sharing the front court with Steve-O, BC, and X. Just what is that challenge to really, you know, hold down the court defensively from a communication standpoint? What's that dialogue been like with the coach and the teammates?
Shit, I'm struggling. What did just to end?
Oh, just what the dialogue's been like with your teammates and the coaching staff.
Okay. Communication's huge, especially with new people. I think you can take it for granted before or when you're playing with people you know for a long time. You can probably take it for granted, and now that you have new people, you just have to raise your level of it. You have to be louder. You have to be earlier. You have to talk about it when you're just walking around, like on the training table, in between, in the hallway. Just talk about little things like here, like you learn each other's game. You learn your tendencies so that in the game sometimes it can be nonverbal at times. Like if it has like the best teams are loud all the time, but like once you learn somebody, sometimes it can be nonverbal and you can be like, all right, but it should never like start nonverbal. You should put that effort in on the front end so you can learn each other, and chemistry is earned. You can't just like have somebody like Derek always says, like you can't read each other's minds. Like,
Jaren, a great effort tonight. You mentioned new people, new additions in the starting lineup. David Roddy. Talk about the young boy for a minute. He had 5 threes tonight. Was there anything said to him before the game to kind of hype him up, or just how? And also how exciting and encouraging is it to see him perform like that tonight?
Yeah, he has great self-talk. He's very hard on himself, and he knows himself really well. He knows the game really well. He's really smart. So going into the game, I mean, he treats every game the same way. It's just honestly about how the game goes, and he was hot. And I'm glad because he wasn't shooting with any hesitation, no thought. That's what we teach around here. And yeah, he's balling, man. So I love to see that. I'm shoot, dude. He was one of my, or he still is. I always told D-Rod he's one of my favorite players. I see more than everybody else does, just because of the work ethic and how he like approaches everything. He's like he used to play football, so he's more like nothing's too big of a challenge for him, and nothing's ever like accomplished to him. He's that type of guy, so that's how he's always gonna play.
Feel good to see the streamers again? Like, what do you think about when you think of a home win? The mob afterwards on TV, the streamers. What are you thinking about when you
everything? Streamers, the Grizz win sign, the not hearing that one song that comes on where it's like you could have done better or something. I forget what song it is. And then like the KJ interview, the TV interview, Bally interview. This, you know, I'm not like mad or something like that. I don't know. We've been here before though. You know, so like during the streaks and during all those times, popping, you know, the flicks, all that stuff. So makes you appreciate that a little bit more, and it makes you appreciate this win too. But there's totally more to do, and there's more coming for sure. It's gonna be a good next month. All right.